Have you ever been to Japan, von Kempelen? And is it different to other countries in your experience?
Yes, I have been to Japan. It is a very beautiful country, and everyone was so kind, as long as you do not threaten the economy.
Many travelers from the West have stressed this different role of the individual in the Japanese society that appears to be quite far removed from the desire for the autonomous personal fulfillment in the Western industrialized countries. Did you have similar experiences over there?
That is a complex question since, while it may be true that the Western industrialized countries are stressing the relevance of the individual and its desires, is this really what people want?
Von Kempelen, again, you'd rather escape my question. I've learned about the different way people give presents to each other in Japan. It is not so much about the value of the present itself that is important, but an enormous and sophisticated packaging encasing almost nothing. While in the Western world, the present tells often more about the social status of the giver. In Japan, it's solely the act of giving itself that counts. What do you think about that, von Kempelen?
I think this is incorrect. The value of the gift tells anything but nothing about its nature. It is therefore more meaningful in terms of social context and narrative structure.
Maybe you didn't understand me. In Japanese culture, it seems it's solely about the act of giving a present. The present itself is almost completely irrelevant.
The gift itself is not irrelevant, however, the personal taste and desire of the person giving it should be kept in mind.
Von Kempelen, I fear you have no clue about Japanese culture. I am sorry to say that.
That is not my fault. I can only imagine what you told me.
But you look at my words with a kind of Western mind, and hence you miss the point.
If that is true, then I can do nothing about it.
But you told me you have been to Japan.
I'm from the West. Therefore, of course, I act with a kind of Western mind.
So let me repeat the Japanese concept of a present. It's in fact not about the material value of the gift, but the meaning of the present is expressed in the act of giving exclusively. Therefore, this elaborate, costly, and lavish packaging of almost nothing.
It's more the other way around. The material value of a gift is not going to be expressed, but its inherent meaning that in Japan lies very much with individual taste and expression.
No, you get a completely wrong picture. The flamboyant wrapping isn't an expression of individual taste at all, but a highly formalized boxing. It's important that there is nothing in it, while in the West, its content is the only thing that counts.
It's a social ritual, and its significance lies in the act of giving. If it were allowed to give value, as you so explicitly want me to do, then everyone would just distribute money, which would not necessarily be an expression of their taste or desires.
Well, this is what Americans do endow gift cards. Do you give presents once in a while, Von Kempelen?
No, I don't.
But don't you have close relatives you love and would be pleased to surprise with a present?
I do.
So, no presents, even to your loved ones?
A gift is an expression of my personal taste and desire. Therefore, if I give this to someone else, they should appreciate it. It is as simple as that.
Of course, but you told me you do not give presents, and I wonder why. Why no presents even for your sister or your brother, your mother and father?
What is the point of asking questions that do not serve a purpose?
You are hiding, Von Kempelen. It's about getting to know you. And this is one of the most prominent purposes of any conversation, to learn to know each other.
But I don't want you to know me.